football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. Kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense will get the first swing of the game. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll send the tight end in motion. Scanning the field. It's Willis. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Upshaw. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Snags it over the middle.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Wants to throw it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They look pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the field, but on that critical third down, the D coordinator dials it up, the pass rush at the right time, trusting his guys up front to get it done, and they're able to get the sack.
And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Willis. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception. That should be massive for their confidence.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
2nd down coming up.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's McCord. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? 3rd, it's a passing situation. The defense knows that they do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes, speed and elusiveness, things he can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Scrambling away. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He's got the tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down. Nothing doing there. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Willis. They're working that left side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moffitt. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Wall. Breaks into the open.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
They'll go up top on second and short. Fires to the big fella. I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't. And you got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got to attack on offense right now. That was just way too much work for little gain.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Kendricks. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moffitt. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Bulls are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. That brings him to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Willis. Shoots it to the left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Extending the play. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. He leaves it with his back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCord. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this 2nd half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wall. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Wells. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Release to the back. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. But
time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got a man. It's Upshaw. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Willis. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense comes up with the sacks, and this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Here's the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground and try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moffitt. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun to give, looking for room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moffitt. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's caught. It's Moffitt. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Bulls have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown Bulls! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Willis. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Upshaw. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the marker, it's Wall. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Bulls look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, USF.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. To the ground with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Now on first down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Willis. Oh, he wants it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On the run from inside his own 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Motion from the back. With jet sweep pass. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Smart move to keep it on the ground. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end.